We've had some great workshops this week. We've looked at ArcGIS Online, ArcGIS Story Maps, and our field applications, and just the inspired faces at the end of it. People coming up to me with genuine questions about how they can implement these technologies into their research projects, their environmental protection projects. It really is inspiring to think that these people are then going to be going out into the world and using our technology for good. And I think when people are hands-on in a workshop and getting so excited about the new tools that they're learning, that's the best outcome.
It was actually one of the speakers this week. It was Charles Prowse, who was talking at the very start of the workshop, and he basically said that he doesn't get to go to many events that are mob-led, and he thought that just was a really inspiring thing, that we've created a space for Aboriginal people to come and share their work and share in a really safe space. But the whole idea that it's mob-led is just adds something really special to him. And I was sort of reflecting on that, thinking, yeah, this is like a technical, this is a technical workshop. There's lots of tech in it. I think, yeah, we've just got something really special in that, and I think, yeah, just something that made me really proud to think of that. I don't really think of that often, and so when he sort of called it out, I was like, this is great.
At the end of the day, I'm someone who knows how to make maps. I'm someone who knows how to interact with the technology, interact with people on using the technology. It's not about me coming in and making those maps for people. It's about how do we spread knowledge for people to gain skills, to be able to increase their spatial literacy and increase their digital literacy around these tools. And if we can walk away with people saying, I know how to use this tool to be able to tell my story, and I can go home and actually practically use it like as soon as they get back to their home country. It's one of the things that is really exciting about the Indigenous mapping workshops, is that you're not just coming and hearing a bunch of people talk, you're actually diving into the tools, you're diving into the methods, you're actually clicking and working your way through some of these mapping technologies in a way that when you go home, you can actually practically use this right away. And it's not a theoretical thing, it's an actual practical, hands-on experience when you come to the Indigenous mapping workshop. So for me, that's what we want people to go away with, is that they can start working and allowing maps to affect their day-to-day life.
Definitely was what I expected, this workshop to be, and probably a little bit more than what I guessed it would be, because you're being able to sort of connect with other people out there as well, and not just within Australia, internationally as well. Being able to talk to Steve as well about Canada and their issues that they're going through, and knowing that we're going through some of the same issues here, and just creating that connection, I guess, that space to be able to, talk to each other and try and assist each other in terms of how we try and sort some of those issues that we're having on country as well.
I think it's really hard to name just one moment, actually. I feel like there's three that really stand out to me. One was seeing our interns get up on stage and present and also train other people is really incredible. Seeing Grady step up and talk about his experience becoming a drone pilot, River, who last year was a training assistant and is now a lead trainer in QGIS, is incredible. And also to see the passion behind Shelley's lightning round talking about Google Earth was really awesome. That's a real testament to the work that we're doing, so that was great. Another moment was at the celebration dinner. We had some people from the Torres Strait come down and wanted to come say thank you at our dinner and sang us a beautiful song. It brought me to tears. It was a really special moment. I really felt the impact from them of what this program is giving to everyone. I was really grateful for that, and I could hear in their words about how important this was, and also for it to come in their language and to also represent the Torres Strait was really spectacular. I think our lightning rounds have been deadly this year. They've been so good. seeing mob come up and own their space, talk to other mob about the work that they're doing, and their work has been spectacular. Their presentations have been on point. It's been so good to see how passionate they are about their work, and also so open to feedback from the rest of the community. They're coming up, talking, and then they're inviting other people with similar issues and similar experiences to come problem solve and come up with solutions and share expertise and ideas and have a yarn about their different cultures and their mapping, and that's been really awesome.
It's just been amazing, I think, for me, just the interest in the Google Earth sessions, really. What's most important being here for me is that you see different experts, but you're able to meet them and see that they're still human, but there are flaws, but there's also opportunities. So with using the maps, it's the ability to see where that pathway takes you, and then you can pivot to the next spot. If that doesn't work, or just try something different. If that doesn't work, it's okay. It's okay to stop and then look at something else. It's okay to say fail. It's not fail, it's just all about learning, continuous improvements. And it's alright to continually improve and look at pivoting every other time.
There is a moment with a lot of the students in the classrooms where they go, aha! When they do that, that's when I go, that's what I'm looking for. That little bit of a surprise, like, oh wow, what we can do, or that aha moment where it starts to click. And it's always there. Sometimes they're just clicking buttons, you tell them, and then eventually they go, oh, right, I can do this. And then they ask you the question, and that's when they start to lead the session. Rather than me lead the session, they start to lead the session with, well, can I do it this way? Or can I get this outcome? And when they start to do that, that's when they're starting to lead me on how I can help them achieve their goals, instead of the other way around.
I love cultural maps, firstly. I think that it's so vital that we don't even realise how important they are. And possibly the reason why I love mapping so much is when we do mapping, and we do mapping with community, and we do the community gathering around maps. I think they really galvanise communities together, and I've seen that happen so many times. So I just love that element of mapping, because a map is about land and our connection to land, but everybody's got something to say about that map, and that's where I think communities come together so well, and that's hence why I just love our mob coming together. Everybody's journey in making the map is a journey in getting their connection to country understood. And not only should it be done with all those old people here that we've got, but every child should be building a blackfellas map in their local area. And the way that happens is with this type of workshop, the Indigenous Mapping Workshop.
I brought down another friend of mine. Her country's in Charters Towers area, and she's also got that interest as well. And so our aspirations is to do something, a program from the reef to the ridge. So that inspiration came from this workshop, and also with Google Earth, seeing that I can go from show mapping from one place to another and tell that whole journey. I wanted to track my great-grandmother's story. A line that I've used from our determination that we got was, remember the removal, reflect the resilience, and rejoice in the return. So that's going to be my project story. And a sister of hers got separated, and she was sent to Yarrabah. So I want to do that story as well and show that whole storyline and make it so the kids can visualize and see it and feel connected, and like I want to hand it to them and say, if you're on our line, add your story in here now so they can tell theirs along and have their story. And that's what the inspiration was here, that what opened my eyes to this with this workshop is mapping isn't just about surveying the land. this workshop was my introduction to mapping, full stop. Like, I was always not interested. Oh, that's not my field. I'll let someone else go. And then I'm like, why can't it be? And so I am very, very fortunate and happy that I registered to come along, because I got so much more out of it than I even anticipated. Don't leave it, like, jump on it straight away, and go with an open mind. Take everything down, take everything, every opportunity, take it arms open, mind open. Just be ready for it, because it's a brilliant experience. Yeah, be open to every experience there. Yeah, I definitely will be back.
Yeah,
with a mop.